what is your specific role to the shop?
Well, like as of now, like they put me as the public relations, the PR side, but I'm also like the curator of the art gallery. If anybody saw the last episode, you know, and me and Sassy do a lot of like the work of just bringing different clientele inside. You know what I mean? Like the original thing about Black Ink was never going to be just a regular tattoo shop. It had to be something more. You know what I mean? We want to cater to a certain crowd, a certain demographic. You know what I mean? So I've always had that mindset. That was always my idea, something that I've always pushed for, you know, like I've come up as a weirdo kid. I skated and I lived in the Bronx, you know what I mean? So it's like back then it was unheard of. Now it's like so accepted. I love it because I remember when I was younger, what are you doing? Get the fuck off that shit. Yo, go sell some rocks or something. And it's like, I don't want to do that, but then, you know, you got to be a product of your environment and then you end up not being that no more. You change it up a little bit. You flip it.
Sure.
Yeah, you know, and now you're showing kids something different. And I'm all about the youth now, you know what I mean? Like I definitely like to show the kids something more. Like, you know what I mean? You can do anything. You don't have to be a D-boy or a basketball player or a rapper. You can be an engineer, freaking botanist, or something else, you know? There's just more in life, you know what I mean? Like, you don't just have to be what they tell you.
I'm sure there are a few hood botanists.
Shout out to them. My guys right there.
They only cater to one specific plant.
Yes. But at least they know that, though.
Something. What about you, Sassy? What's your specific role in Black Ink?
I actually just got promoted to manager of Black Ink, actually, which was awesome. About goddamn time.
Word.
But before then, I actually came on board. Puma brought me on board. I used to throw parties, corporate events to private events, and Puma being in charge of all the galleries and everything that they had going on at Black Ink. He came to one of my parties, liked what he saw, kind of brought me on board to kind of tag team and do an event with him. And that event worked out fucking awesome. And it just kind of been happening in the Matrix. I kind of just been around, help me, help you. And then the show came about and he was like, hey, come here.
Come here, man.
Come do this shit. And I was like, awesome.
But the thing
That
is,
kinda
like,
worked out.
she, like, outshined, though, because it was just her being in the scene. Let's just make sure we get this right. She was just supposed to be in the scene. They were like, yeah, just sit there, act like you get tattooed. Next thing you know, they just hear us talking, our usual conversation. And actually, the conversation we were having, oddly enough, was about Mixies. And this is before the word came out.
Okay.
And, like, we were just having a conversation about a name. Like, yeah, that Mixie bitch was in the mix, and, like, the owner of the production company was just so intrigued. Like, who are you? Like, all right, sit down. I want to talk to you more. Put the camera on her. Next thing you know, Sassy.
Okay, time out. Because I was just having a very interesting conversation about Mixies upstairs before you guys got here.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know what a Mixie was. And I was like, what is this word? And
So what did you think it was? When
Give me what
first
you
heard it?
think it is, and we'll tell you what we know it is.
Well, I'm going to tell you the different types of...
The level.
The
there's
different levels of...
Mixies?
Oh, definitely.
There's like
Okay, because
a
I
cold,
had it broken down for me.
cold red, cold purple,
But
cold
before-
orange.
Before I got the breakdown from upstairs, I was like, I just thought it was like kind of another version of a slide. I wasn't really sure. No? Okay, so break, I would like to hear you guys break it down for me, because I didn't know what it was.
There's like good Mixies, and there's like the bad Mixies.
Horrible ones.
Being a Mixie isn't necessarily a bad thing.
That a Mixie is a person.
A person.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make, and it's just Dixies too. Dixies are the male versions of the Mixies.
Okay.
Yeah,
A
because
whole
we
lot
get
of
a lot
Dixie
more of
action.
those. Yeah,
Dixies in 2013 is real heavy out
Yeah.
here. Real heavy, the Dixies.
But it's pretty much somebody who's always trying to just who's just in the mix and who just they just work their way here. Like Henny Fridays goes down because we have a bunch of Mixies around. All the Mixies know about Hennessy Fridays. They know that they can come to Black Ink. They're going to get as drunk as possible without having to spend $1.
Maybe meet a
They
couple
be in it.
rappers
Right.
or somebody.
It's going to be people there who, you know, they can network with and talk to. Now you got the next level of mix, or the downgrade, I guess. And those are the rapper fuckers.
Yeah.
Those are the ones who are actually just trying to be.
Those are the ones that like follow your Twitter and Instagram
like
account.
I'm coming to this party because you're there and I know you're going to be with this person. I need to get to that person. Those are the people who plot like, okay, well, I know Puma's going to be at such and such spot tonight and he's hosting for such and such rapper. So if I can get there, Puma's going to see me, bring me on, I can get close to the rapper.
Swag.
Interesting. So it's kind of like the new modern age version of a groupie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, nowadays, like,
a groupie isn't always like it's so negative when you kind of say
Yeah, because that
Mixie
groupie.
doesn't sound positive.
No, but some.
The level below.
The level.
Yeah.
No. See, the thing is, like,
It's how you carry yourself.
it's
you
also
know?
how you
Like,
carry. Because like I've.
So are there like really like dope mixies?
Yeah.
They're like, damn.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I met some dope mixies in my day, like cool as hell.
Master networkers.
Like
Yeah.
like they like those are like the girls that like, or even males that you see like you go to an industry party and they'll see you once, or you'll put them on like they'll read your thing and they'll be in that one industry party. And next thing you know, you see them all the fucking time.
They done took that and they worked
Worked
it.
it.
And they was like, we
I
out.
am like, all right, but as long as they're doing something with the mix, like
Right.
some people just be in the mix just because they want to be in it. Ooh, I'm spinning.
I want to be known, like I want to be seen here next to this person. You know?
And then there's some
Instead
people
of
who
using
have.
it.
Did you just
Yeah, I did that.
that.
That's what they be like just doing that. But then there's others that like they have a craft. You know what I mean?
Right.
They may have something they want to sell, so they know that I got to be in the mix for people to get what I want. You know what I mean? And those are the positive ones. I don't knock those kinds of people.
Right.
But the ones that just like vultures, you know what I mean? Like they just be.
Lurking.
Yeah, this shit's crazy. And then the Dixies are just like the male groupies, man. Like I come up from like the 90s era of like Biggie and Hove and fucking 2 Live Crew, alright? Goddamn 2 Live Crew. 2 Live Crew did not have no niggas on the stage unless you happen to be the lucky motherfucker in the stage that got in the chair
Well,
and got
all the bitches.
and all the bitches that gave you the ill lap dance and you just was there like, thank you, Uncle Luke. And it was like the greatest shit on the planet. Nowadays, you got 1 million niggas on the stage. And then when you go into the fucking VIP, there's 1 million niggas.
You got 1,000 females just around, like, what?
I like females around me, man. My friend right here likes females around her. So, you know,
Works for everybody.
works for everybody. I don't like too many Dixies around me, man. Like all that extra, like, I don't like dudes that like to take pictures of me, man. I'm not gonna lie. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's a little weird. No, it's weirder when they like, can you stand there and they want to take a picture? I'm like, yo, bro, that's like a little weird to me, man. Like, it's a little
What do you do? Like, do you pose?
Like, I don't know.
He gives him the weird, he has this weird, awkward, like, he does
Right,
this,
right.
He did it today. We were on 125th.
Yeah.
Completely different picture. A group of kids and like, you know, mixed girls and boys. They came up to us. We took pictures with them. And then the guy came up at the end and Puma's just at the end of the picture like, and I'm just sitting there
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Look
just
at your
like
face.
not a big fan of.
You know, you make that fake ass movie and made a fake ass edit and lied about everything that took part, you know what I mean? But you did it to assassinate me.
And believe me, he been getting his worth out of that female. And I heard something about it that in the pre-agreement or nothing that he said he want his titties and that booty back if it go down. He owned that.